Alright. So I want to quick shout out real quick to a couple of folks that I play for. Breed Love Guitars and Shub Capos have been wonderful enough to let me endorse their product, and they endorse me. So just really cool things. If you ever buy a guitar, get a Breed Love. Okay, this next song is horribly sad. I'm just going to warn you. And it is about 3 stages in my life. My parents were divorced very, very early in my life, and my dad, after doing all of his time in prison and coming out and having me, he was a severe alcoholic. And when I was about 5 years old, me and my mom and my big sister came home to find our house robbed. My dad had sold most of everything in our home and sold it for alcohol and partying and whatever else he did. And one night he came home while we were there, and we shut all the lights off and got on the ground and tried to act like we weren't there. And my dad beat on the door and was cussing and screaming. And I loved my daddy. And so he said, "Tommy, I know you're in there." And I said, "Daddy," right? Like any little boy would. Well, then he actually Superman dove and jumped through the window and broke the window to come and get us. And my mom ran and took us to the neighbor's house. Years later, my dad got sober and had my little sister with a different woman, and ended up being a pretty good dad, but traded alcohol for ladies kind of thing, and really wasn't in my life while raising my younger sister. But he would always ask me to come over, for the weekends and hang out with him. Even much later than that, that's what this whole song is about. There's 3 stages in this. My dad ended up getting HIV and then dying of AIDS and cancer. But by the end of his life, he made amends to everything. And even though he was probably the worst person you could possibly be, spent all that time in prison, did all these bad things to my mom and me and my family, he ended up being the most wonderful human being you would ever meet. And what a grateful and wonderful thing that you get to end up being great before you go, So it's a sad story, and this song wrote itself. Literally, I started messing around with this little guitar lick, and then it just happened. So that's what the song's about. And I like to tell the story because I think it means a lot to me. So this song is called Gone, and both these songs are on all my interwebs and all this stuff. And I really want to give a little props to Jonny, because he's barely heard these songs, and he's up here just going like, what flute do I grab? And he's killing it. You probably didn't know that. I probably shouldn't have said it, but he's pretty rad, right? So me and Bill have been practicing online to try to get this the best we can get it online. And there's a new service that we found where you could actually play online together. It's better than Zoom. So anyway, I really appreciate you guys, and Zoom's awful. Anyway, so the song is called Gone. Hope you like it. I remember the day when you came. I know you're ashamed. We were scared on the floor. You yelled even more. When you came through the window, we were gone, gone, gone. Son, I know you can hear me. Gone, gone. Boy, I know you can hear me. Gone, gone. Daddy's gone. I remember the day when you stayed. Son, don't be afraid. Come and stay on the weekends. Keep your sister company. Even though you were there, you were gone, gone, gone. Son, I know you can't hear me. Gone, gone. Boy, I know you can't hear me. Gone, 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 gone. Daddy's gone. I remember the day when you died, and I wish I was there. I was in the grocery store parking lot. Hope you know that I care. When I called out your name, you were gone, gone, gone. Son, I know you can hear me. Gone, gone. Boy, I know you can hear me. Gone, gone. Papa, I know you're with me. Gone, 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 gone. Daddy's gone. Thank you, everyone. That's my time. Son, I know you can't hear me. Gone, gone. Boy, I know you can't hear me. Gone, 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 gone. Daddy.